I'll wait for some people to join. Today we're going to be going over a few things. One of the things is how to make a harness to climb. It's pretty simple. You can do it with just a piece of rope. So wait till a few people join and then we'll get started. It's always good to prepare something, right? I don't think I need all that rope, but hello, hello. How's everyone doing tonight? So today I want to go over a few things. One of them is how to make a harness just out of some rope. This is something I learned when I was doing mountain training in the Royal Marines, or Corps Marines. And it's a very simple technique, and it can really help you when you have to climb something, or when you need to secure something, or if you have to lower someone down. This is something that you can do by yourself, and it's actually very effective. What's up? So basically, all you need is a long piece of rope. Now this might be a little bit too long, but we can still make it work, and it's actually better this way because you can use someone to hold it, right? So you're gonna have these two ends of your rope. You're gonna get the ends. In this case, these are the ends. I'm gonna stretch it all the way. I'm gonna leave those here in front, and I'm gonna move it all the way down till I get this little piece. Now this little piece is gonna go between your crotch, and you're just gonna hold it there. Now one side of this rope is going to go around this side, one side of the rope is going to go around that side. So once I get that, just going to make sure I get one side here and one side to the other side. So one side is right here, I'm going to put that right here. And one side is right here. Now with these two ends, what you're going to do, you have your little loop right here, right? One goes in, and you got to pull it all the way through. Put this one to the side. You know what, this is way too long. Let's see if I can make it a little bit smaller. All right, sorry about that. So this is something called the shootout. This is by Benchmade. Pretty awesome little thing. Okay, this is a little bit shorter, a little bit better. Okay, bonus again, I'm gonna get the ends. Grab my two ends right here, go all the way to the beginning. Voila. All right, that's a little bit better. I place it here. All right. All right, a little bit easier. Now these two ends go in like that. Take that again. All right. Now you're starting to see that it's kind of like a harness, right? Make sure that this rope is climbing rope. This is just something that I have. It's easier to maneuver. So what you're going to do is once you have these two, obviously you're going to make it as tight as possible. You're going to go around. Like that. So now becomes the tricky part. Go over, under, tighten it, and then you're going to do the same thing, only under, over. That will give you this knot. Now you're gonna take one of these ends and you're gonna take the end, you're gonna go into this one and over. You're gonna keep it like this. And now it's crossed here. And you're gonna go under and pull the rope through. And you're gonna tighten it all the way as close as you can. Now you're gonna do the same thing on this side. You're gonna go in through this loop, underneath the middle part, all the way. Now this is something that I can hang on. Obviously I have to tighten it a little bit as I'm doing this, and this is pretty loose, but normally this is pretty tight. Now on this side, I'm going to do one more. I'm going to do a stop knot to make sure this doesn't loosen up. Tighten it again. Same here. Go in. Go through. Now what you have left is these two pieces. Now what you can do with these two pieces, there's a few things you can do. If you have carabinas, which are these little things, you can create figure eights, and you can do a double or a single. You're gonna take your rope, put it like this, around, under, over. That's one. This you can hang something on, and then right here, you're gonna go over, and then it comes back around, close it here, like that. This will create the stop for this one. So if this one breaks through or comes out, it's gonna hit this knot, and that's why it stops. You're gonna do that 2 times with this one as well. Another knot. Now there's a few options what you can do next. Normally you have one on each side, and you can click this. So if you're scaling something and you have hooks into the mountain, you can hook this up for a safety feature, right? You're climbing, if you fall down, you're stuck. Now, if you're trying to rescue someone, you can make this on them. You can combine both carabinas together, and now you have something that someone else can pull to. Someone is up, they can move down a rope, and then you click it in here, and they can actually pull me up, and I can hang from this. So that's something that's pretty cool, something that's really a weird talent to have, or something weirdly to know. But it is something that you could technically use if you're ever in a situation where you need to do this. So pretty cool. And I've done this like in a fast environment where you have to do it really fast. And you can probably get this done in under a minute. With some practice, obviously knowing what you're doing. So that's that. Now there's also a way how you can create this harness to go over to the side and come back around, just so you're securing someone that doesn't want to move, or someone that is injured, to make this more flexible. That's one. This is something that can be done pretty easily, all right? So that's the first one I want to discuss, and see if you guys have any questions or anything you want to know, anything I need to do more. And then we're going to go over, what if someone uses rope to tie you up and you're tied to a specific object. There's a little technique to it, and I've seen it a lot, and I just wanted to go over it in detail on how to do this. But yeah, that's the base of this one. Pretty simple to make. Just make sure you don't step in this, because it can be pretty tricky. All right, so we're gonna throw this over here. Okay. Now, it's a weird thing I love is like ropes and knots and stuff like that, and what holds and what doesn't. There's ropes, retrieval ropes, all kinds of stuff. Let's see, I can move the messages. No, I can't. How do I do the messages? No, okay. So the second part is, let's say someone ties you up with rope, right? So you want to make these two, make it a little bit shorter. Like this. Once again, shoot out by Benchmade, really awesome. Voila. Now you're gonna have to bear with me because obviously I have to do this to myself, so it's a little bit trickier. I'm gonna do this. Probably if I just do a loop like that and just slide in, that's better. That works. That's one. Perfect. Okay. Now you have a rope, you're tied to it. Everyone has seen this video where there's rope, they're moving it back and forth, and somehow they get out. This is how they get out. And I'll just do it step by step so you know exactly what's going on. Okay, so you are tied like this, even though this is not really realistic, but let's say it is. We've all seen this video, so let's get to it. All right, so you have the rope right here, and you have your rope that is securing you, like this. So let's say you're stuck. Now, how they escape or how they get out is by the following. You obviously cannot move your hand through there, whatever you're stuck. So what you do is you take this, the one that is securing you, and you go in through your wrist right here. You're gonna take your hand, you're gonna move through it, and you're gonna pull. And that's how you get out. It's pretty simple, but like the illusion of it confuses people. The other way around, see, go through, go, and I'm stuck again. Okay, so one more time. So make sure you can see it. Open your palm, slide the rope through right here, put your hand through it, and basically you already can see it's like at the top, right? So all I have to do is remove it. And you can do this with handcuffs as well. So in a second I'm gonna get the handcuff and show you exactly the same method. This works with metal chains as well, as long as you have the right space in between. So let me get the handcuffs and I'll do it as well. Okay. Sorry about that, I just had to make sure I had the right one. So these are the handcuffs, and this is a paper clip that I bent. Because it's just as easy. So rope, and this could be chains as well. Okay, so you are handcuffed. Just picture this to be metal. Same thing. It's a little bit trickier because these are, basically you're gonna slide it through, pull it through, come out on top, and then go through. Now if you have a little piece of metal, and this can be all kinds of things. I've done this with a underwire to a bra. You can literally do anything you want to this. All you need is a piece of metal, and I just gotta bend it a little bit to the right angle. And then you get out. And this is just a paper clip. So it's really, I think I bended that part. Yeah, it's too much bend. So yeah, it's really, really simple. All you need to do is learn how to use this. And I can show you the technique behind it. So this is a Smith & Wesson handcuff, hinged, so it doesn't have chains. All you have to do is get a little piece of metal, and this can be a underwire to a bra, where you insert it right here, a piece of metal. I've done it with a piece of plastic as well, as long as it's dense enough to provide a layer between the rakes in this and the actual locking mechanism. So what we're gonna do, so we're gonna go into the lock and see if this is the right movement. Bend it a little bit. Into the lock. It's too bendy. See? It works like a key. Try it one more time. See if I can show you. Come on. Voila. And then basically, as long as I hold it in place, this does not work. It's really simple. You can have beginner's luck as well, and what that is you get this little piece, you have it, and you're messing around with it, you're gonna hit it. Like even right now, just by wiggling it, not really knowing what I'm doing, just poking it in, meddling, I can get it out. So, like I said, bobby pin, hair clips, paper clips, underwires, you can do anything with anything. And that's kind of what I wanted to show today. So thank you all so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and watch more of the videos. Some of them are pretty cool, and I think you'll learn a lot.